And welcome everybody for the Central Wisconsin East Conference matchup here on Zaleski Sports between the Amherst Falcons and the Menominee Indian Eagles. Brendan Retzloff here with you guys today. It should be a pretty nice one right now. Dale Jastromski just introducing the girls for senior night, because this is the final home game of the regular season for the Amherst Falcons. All the seniors being introduced right now on the program. You love to see it. All of the plaques and the flowers and the goodie bags. Just a bunch of goodies. So that's something that is definitely much appreciated. Aaliyah Breed introducing her sister, Sarah Breed, for the final time on the senior night. But as for this matchup we have here today in the Central Wisconsin East Conference, Amherst, sitting at 9-3 overall in conference play, still has a chance to take home the conference championship. But there's a lot of great teams in this conference that are ahead of them, including teams like WIAA Scandinavia, as well as Bonduelle and WIAA Fremont. Bonduelle 10-3, WIAA Scandinavia 10-4, and WIAA Fremont 10-4. Amherst 9-3. With a win in this one, Amherst can sit tied atop the Central Wisconsin East, and Menominee Indian still searching for their very first win of the season in conference play. Menominee Indian only sitting at 1-15 overall this season, 0-13 in conference play. And it's just really tough for them, since this conference is just stacked with a bunch of great programs for softball. I do not have my partner in crime, Katie Lecton, with me here today, so it's just one man running the show. And you know what? We're going to make the most out of it here in this one. Who knows? Maybe we'll see a really tight matchup, something that we didn't expect. Last night, I certainly watched a game that I did not expect with Jason, and he was calling that game last night. It was a baseball game between, trying to think of the teams here. Really drawing a blank. Menominee and Antigo. Those were the teams who were playing, and Menominee, a very great program for baseball, and they always have been. They ended up going to state, took home conference championship not too long ago, and that was last year, but then ended up just barely winning on a crazy walk-off win against Antigo last night. And it looks like these teams treating each other with the utmost respect. Something you love to see, sportsmanship. Maybe we can get a good conversation going in the chat here today. I would absolutely love that. Try to connect with you guys more who are watching. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm glad to have you here watching and listening to some Amherst softball. Just the parents right now taking the pictures with all the seniors on these ball clubs. Just a great spectacle to see here in Central Wisconsin, and what a beautiful day it is. 78 degrees here at Wolding Family Field, as Amherst has finally made an addition to their outfield fence, adding the Wolding Family Field logo and just the Amherst logo there. Really nice touch to the field. Coming up next, we have Amherst Falcons baseball on Zaleski Sports. We'll be right back.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
And welcome back, everybody. Just a little bit behind schedule for this game, but that's because it's senior night here in Amherst. We have a bunch of events going on here today. Looks like there's a track meet going on just not too far away from us here. And there's also something going on at the baseball field, but I'm not quite sure what the event is. Coach meeting going on currently between these two ball clubs. Amherst really looking to keep rolling in their season. As I said, Bonduelle sitting at the top of the conference right now with 10 conference wins, but the Amherst Falcons are looking to do something about that, and I'm sure that they are going to. Today's game is presented by Whitetail Properties. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. 715-213-4468. 715-213-4468. Getting moments away from starting this one. Starting lineup is going to be looking like this for the Amherst Falcons. It's going to be Aubrey Chandler, Callie Schulist, Haley Paskey, Sarah Breed, Aaliyah Breed, Michaela Orson, Presley Furkis, Alex Lassa, and Kayla Orson. Or Allison Lassa, excuse me. And I'll be doing my best on the pronunciations of the Menominee Indian Eagles team under head coach Miranda Rowland. And the teams shaking hands with each other. Dale Jastrzomski and Miranda Rowland shake hands with the umpires. And it's about time to play some ball. Like I said, this Menominee Indian team, 1-15 overall in the season. Just a tough season thus far for them, 0-13 in conference play. Looking to maybe shock pretty much everybody watching in this one. And there's always a chance. So you can't just give up on the team right away. There's always a chance when the game is tied at 0 to begin things off. as the Amherst Falcons take the field. Haley Pesky will be pitching in this one, the ace for the Falcons, to Sarah Breed, the catcher. Aaliyah Breed playing third, Presley Furcus at second, Michaela Orson at second base, and at first base, looks like that might be Allison Lassa at first base. But in the outfield for the Falcons, looking like this. Callie Schulist in center field, playing in right field. Or Callie Schulist playing in left field, playing in center field is Aubrey Chandler. And Kayla Orson playing right field. First to bat here for Menominee Indian is going to be Ashley Korn, the shortstop. And here we go, play ball here in Amherst. Batting second for Menominee Indian is going to be Anaya Peters, who is the pitcher in this matchup for Menominee Indian against Amherst. Here we go. First pitch underway at 4:42 as it delivers for a ball. And the second pitch here, called strike on the inside for Pesky. This Amherst team really winding down on the season, but once this season's over, it'll be playoff time, and I believe that the Falcons are going to be hosting a playoff game as a swing and a miss coming from Korn. 1-2, the count. And that's a strike three. Pesky right away with a strikeout to begin the afternoon. So Anaya Peters will take a shot at it, and Peters with a swing and a miss. Peters the pitcher in this one, so this is a pitcher-pitcher matchup here in the second at-bat of the game. And another swing and a miss. Very quick pitch sequences right now coming from Haley Pesky. And the Amherst crowd really turned out really good here today. And even going into later in the day, there will definitely be seats available to go watch this game as another strikeout was made there. And now batting is Gabrielle Waka. Waka down the right field line, just foul. Almost extra bases for Gabrielle Waka. She thought it was a fair ball as she was standing on first base for about 2 or 3 seconds, and back to the batter's box she goes. Waka, this one down to the third base. Aaliyah Breed throw to first to Lassa for out number 3. And that's a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Amherst Falcons as we'll take things to the bottom of the first inning. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan, everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
And welcome back, everybody, to Woolden Family Field here in Amherst. Today's game is presented by Heartland Farms. No one knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms, with roots in Amherst, now based in Hancock. This fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. The Amherst lineup here. First batter in the game for the Falcons, as per usual, Aubrey Chandler. Chandler swinging this one. Foul just over the fence on the right, or on the left field side. One of the spectators picking up the softball. See if he has to give it back here. Chandler doing her usual run up to the ball kind of at bat. Pretty popular thing that you see in the game of softball. 2-2 the count to Chandler. Pitching in this one is Anaya Peters. And just off the end of the bat, just got a piece of the metal and rolling foul. Waiting on deck will be Callie Schulist. Peters, this one down in the dirt, looking around for it. Was Gabriel Waka. And this one hit hard down the left field side, and it's going to drop fair. And getting into second base with a stand-up double is going to be Aubrey Chandler, as the Falcons have a great start here in this one. Chandler did a really nice job of just putting the barrel of the bat down, setting it on the ball. And just like that, Amherst with a runner in scoring position with nobody away here in the bottom of the first. Schulis taking this one for ball two. Peters a little bit up high with that fastball. So a quick 3-0 count. We'll see if Schulis will be swinging at this one. Will Jastrzomski give her the green light? And she does not offer at all, in runners just like that on first and second. Now it's Haley Pesky to the plate, the senior, with runners on first and second. And she already has a strikeout, or a pair of strikeouts in this one. And Pesky down the left field line, hooking just foul. Almost able to make a play on it. Right there was Miley Dixon. And we'll set things back up to a 1-2 count. And Pesky delivering up high into the gap. Gets by the fielders, rounding third. Running home is Chandler. Rounding third and going home is Schulist. And it's going to be a 2 RBI double for the senior, Haley Pesky, as the Falcons get going early, 2-0, with nobody out. And now it will be Sarah Breed's turn with Aaliyah Breed on deck. This one outside. Amherst really expecting to dominate as they're riding a pretty good hot streak of games heading in the closing part of the season. Nice play at third base. The throw just a little inside, and it's going to be an E5, and a runner is going to score as Sarah Breed reaches second base. And still nobody out. Trying to make the play there at third base was Natalie Peters, and it looked like Peters made a really nice backhanded play with her glove, and then the throw just got a little by. At first base in Danica Sanapa, and there will be a designated runner for the Falcons as Sarah Breed, the catcher, will go back to the dugout and probably put on her gear. Like I said, it's been a really rough season thus far for Menominee Indian. And the Eagles are just hoping they can play a big upset alert here in this one. Looking at this one, another ball on Aaliyah Breed. Here we go again, and this pitch let go very early by Anaya Peters. 3-1 the count. Didn't even have to bother, and this one goes by, and the runner's going to go to third with ease, and now we'll have runners at the corners with nobody away. Not the start you want if you're Coach Rowland for the Eagles. Already to the sixth batter here in the inning for the Falcons. In Michaela Orson. Orson taking another ball. And Peters really struggling to find the strike zone right now. Two and one the count. Up high for ball three. Amherst looking to load the bases as that runner who advanced to third. The advance was not allowed because it was an automatic walk. And now the bases will be loaded. And Coach Rowland's going to want to take a timeout to talk to her team early. The defense really struggling as Presley Firkus has a chance to deliver a big blast here for the Falcons. Three walks already given up by Anaya Peters in this one, and two doubles and an error, as the Eagles are still looking to get their first out here in the game. Things could get ugly real quick. We'll see if they can clean things up a little bit here as Presley Firkus goes to the plate. Firkus fouls this one right over the Amherst dugout. 0-1 the count. Hopefully all of you are having a great day so far today. It's just a beautiful day to do, anything outside here in the great state of Wisconsin. This one fouled right off the top of the backstop into the crowd. One and two to Furcus, and a swing and a miss and a much needed strikeout right there coming from Anaya Peters. As Allison Lasso now has a chance to deliver something big. The first baseman for the Falcons. And this one bouncing well before the plate once again to make the count go to 2-0. Bases loaded for the Falcons, and it would be 3-0. And Peters now really has to focus. And Waka's just got to ask for this one to go down the middle. And it does. And right through the wickets of first and second as one runner scores and a second will score. And it's already 5-0 Falcons. Runners on first and third now with only one away. Maybe it's 6. It says it's 6-0 here in this one. And this pitch way up high, and the runner is going to score, and the runner will advance to second as well. Make that 7-0 already. And only one out, and another pitch up high as Lasso will advance to third. Lasso with a 2 RBI single and already at third base. 3-1 the count for Kayla Orson. And up high for ball 4. And runners will be back on the corners. And we're back to the top of the order in Aubrey Chandler. Chandler over the shortstop to drop for a base hit, and it's going to be an RBI single for the freshman. 8-0. The Falcons have batted around the order and then some. Eight to nothing's our score. And the Falcons are just going to stay at first and second here. Dale Jastrzomski gives a little word to Callie Schulist as home plate umpire is going to clean up the plate here. Today's game is sponsored by Fleet Farm. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. And ball 4 reloads the bases. And this just seems like a never-ending inning right now. 11 batters have gone through, and only one out has been recorded. It's just been that kind of season so far for Menominee Indian, unfortunately. Paskey down the right field, or into center field, off the wall, and 2 runners are going to score, and rounding third and going home is Schulist, and 3 runners will score as it is a 3 RBI bases clearing triple for Haley Paskey. 11-0. The scoreboard says the game's 10-0, but I'm very positive it's 11-0 because only 1 out has been recorded, and 12 batters have gone to the plate. And now they're on batter 13. As the Falcons also have a designated runner for Haley Paskey. Breed watching this one go down low for ball 3, and Dale Stromsky's just probably telling her not to swing at any of these pitches, but Anaya Peters really against the ropes right now, and she swings down the third base line, and it's going to be an RBI single for Sarah Breed. And the domination from the Falcons continues. Just a really tough inning to deal with right now. If you're a Menominee Indian, as Anaya Peters' day has come to an end. So there will be a new pitcher in the game for the Indians, or for the Eagles, excuse me. And it'll be Natalie Peters. She played third base to begin, and now Natalie Peters change positions with one another, with a runner on first base and a designated runner once again for Sarah Breed. Menominee Indian really just looking to get out of this inning. Maybe record a double play. There's a chance with that, but I mean, today's weather is super nice. Nothing to really complain about. Good luck to all those students right now at UWSP. I'm one of them. We have finals week going on right now, so doing a little bit of studying as well as get a few hours in on the job. But for myself, I'm wrapping things up on my year. Just one project to do and one final left. Feeling pretty good about it. The score says it's 11-0 on the scoreboard, but I believe Amherst has recorded 12 runs in this game. Aaliyah Breed hits it to the shortstop, and the play at second is going to be made in time for out number 2. So Mikkel Orson retired into a fielder's choice on this one, and Presley, it will be Mikkel Orson. That was Aaliyah Breed who retired into the fielder's choice. Michaela Orson, another swing at this one, fouled off the end of the bat. And we'll see if Natalie Peters can get Menominee Indian out of this first inning with a lot of damage done. Hit right up the middle. Amherst really just making great contact on the ball today. Runners on the corners now. Really nice hit there. Bringing her arms out, extending them to make contact and just lay down the bat. Right on the ball for Michaela Orsund. Presley Fergus now 0 for 1 in today's game with a strikeout. She was the first recorded out of the game. And the pitch up high. Amherst already showing lots of mutual respect to the conference foes. It may be a conference game, but right now it's just a really tough year for Menominee Indian, and they're just looking to try to get things back rolling again. Inside, looked like an almost hit her. So 3-1. Now the count. Fouls this one off to load up the count. And just like that, once again, one strike away from getting out of this inning are the Eagles. The Eagles and the Falcons. The matchup between the birds. One bird is soaring very high this year, and the other one, that play might have explained it, unfortunately. Presley Fergus with an RBI single. And we're going to say that the score is 12-0. We'll just go based on what the scoreboard says at Wolding Family Field. Allison Lassa now. Amherst one batter away from batting through the order twice, but they've batted through the order twice. Unless Fergus gets caught stealing, or Orson gets caught stealing. 1-0. Fouled off by Lassa. .78 degrees, 5:08 p.m. here in central Wisconsin. This ball up high, 2-1. Now the count. But 78-degree day. It's just a gorgeous day to go out for a walk, play some ball with your friends. I mean, just any kind of outdoor activity. Go golfing. Loads up the count at 3-2 now. One strike away from getting out of it again. And bouncing in the dirt, and it's going to be a walk. And Aubrey Chandler will come back in this one. Except I think I'm missing out on something. Oh yeah, this is the last batter in the lineup. This is how I ended up getting my score wrong, because I messed up in my scorebook. So, silly me. It's Kayla Orson at the plate with the bases loaded. And this was why I got my score wrong. So, good to know this pitch getting by the catcher. Waka once again. As the Eagles just trying to get out of this. As a 4-pitch walk gets issued, and Natalie Peters is shaking her head as another runner crosses the plate to make it 13-0 And it looks like we might have another pitching change made here. And another pitching change will be made. So we'll step aside here. We'll take a quick break as the Eagles warm up for their third pitcher of the game. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Welcome back, everybody. New pitcher on the helm for the Menominee Indian Eagles, and it will be Ashley Korn. And that's going to move a couple of players on the defensive side for them. Natalie Peters will be going back to third base, and Anaya Peters moves over to shortstop. As Anaya Peters was playing, Anaya Peters originally started this game as a starting pitcher, and still looking to get out of this first inning of play. As a new batter makes an appearance, and we'll see what the deal is here. Home plate umpire taking a look at the wrist of Ashley Korn to see if she's not doing anything illegal. I am not quite sure. Danica Lassa on deck. I'm trying to figure out who this batter is for the Falcons. And it's actually going to stay as Aubrey Chandler. It looked like there was going to be a pinch hitter for the Falcons as things are already getting out of hand. But it's Aubrey Chandler, the freshman. Chandler in this one, 2 for 2. 2 runs scored and an RBI single here in this inning. Her third plate appearance in the first inning. Just crazy. Korn just a tad bit up high to make it 3-0. Just puts the barrel on it, and to make the play at first, it's going to be made in time to close the first inning. So a lot of damage done by the Amherst Falcons as they are currently up 13-0 as we head into the second. And we'll be right back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Welcome back, everybody, to the top of inning number 2. Next 3 batters here for Menominee Indian are looking like Natalie Peters, Danica Santapaw, and Lanissa Mendez. A new pitcher at the mound for the Falcons as they are already deciding to make a bunch of moves. A bunch of moves to show respect towards their conference opponent. A 13-run first inning. First time I've seen that happen this year. I do not have the name of the pitcher on the mound for the Falcons. I'm trying to figure out the moves that they ended up making. It looks like Sarah Breed ended up moving to first base. Haley Pesky over at second. Ferk is still at shortstop. And Aaliyah Breed still at third. There's a new catcher and a new pitcher. And the outfield still looking the same with Chandler in center, Orsond in right, and Schulist in left. (13-0). Top of the second. This might be Sam Nguyen, but I believe she's number 44. This looks like number 43 is pitching. Anybody in the comments, if you would like to give me some help on who is pitching and who's catching, because I'd like to give them recognition in this one. I can see that Jastrzomski ended up making a few moves for the Amherst defense. 1-2 the count. And this one right down the first base line, and it stays fair. And making the play is Sarah Breed to record the first out. Now at the plate is Danica Santapaw for the Eagles, taking a strike. Really nice pitch right there. Just a tough day for one of these programs, and another one still flying high. Today's game is presented by Bootleggers. Bootleggers in Amherst Junction is your perfect combination of a great dining experience as well as great food and great atmosphere. Browse through a wide selection of food and drink options and enjoy the best pizza around at Bootleggers in Amherst Junction. It's what's for dinner. Capiche? And the easy throw to first on the strikeout. And just like that, 2 batters are quickly retired. Lanissa Mendez now. We thank today's sponsors for our game. Tomorrow River, BP 3K Custom, JG Plumbing, HO Wolding, Amherst Telephone, Amherst Spiritware, Fleming's Cafe, OK Hardware, Amherst Family Foods, and Younger's Holly Funeral. Looks like a lot of the baseball players might have just got done with their practice for today. Things on the baseball side starting to look back up again for the Falcons, which is a really nice sign. And a wide pitch here. (12-7) overall is the baseball team this year, after they had a nice win yesterday against Wittenberg Burnham Wood, taking that one 13-3. A really good day overall. Bill Held, coach of that program, ended up going to state last year, and a strike 3 gets called. He's looking to do that same thing again. And another team looking to go to state this year is this Amherst Falcons team. They really do have a shot at it, especially with how well they can really bat and pitch. They just got to keep their players healthy. But our score, 13-0, bottom of the second. Here we come on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
And welcome back, everybody. Bottom of inning number 2 between the Amherst Falcons and the Menominee Indian Eagles. Amherst ranked number 7 in our statewide polls. Really playing a great season this year, as Callie Schulist will go to the plate for the Falcons. Or actually, this isn't a new batter for the Falcons. Jastromski said Courtney, so if anybody wants to give me the last name in the comment section, I would really appreciate it. Watching this one going for a strike is Courtney as Korn. 0-2 the count now for Courtney. Korn looking to get a strikeout. And a high swing and a miss. Strike 3 as out number 1 First batter retired here in the top or the bottom of the second inning. Haley Pesky to make her third appearance. Pesky right up the middle, a base hit. And watch out, guys. Haley Pesky is one hit away from hitting the cycle. Pesky has a double, a triple, and now a single. Sarah Breed to go to the plate now. Sarah Breed here in this one. 1 for 2 with an E6 in the first and a run scored, as well as an RBI single. So on senior night, these seniors really proving themselves one last time in front of the home faithful. The crowd turnout over here in the stands looking really good, as everyone's just having a great time talking to their own loved ones and their families, and a few people looking at their phones, maybe looking for things to do after tonight's festivities, possibly, here on this Tuesday afternoon. Just a really nice facility and venue here in Amherst. The softball field right here. Over to our right, the baseball field, the track, and just behind us is the football and soccer field. And the football team, they were involved in a pretty controversial matter of events earlier this school year, where one of their players was not registered on the team, so it was illegal. And this backhanded catch, really nice catch out there in center field for the Eagles. There you go. There's something to be proud of. Put your hands in the air, dance a little bit. Yeah. The Amherst dugout dancing. The outfielders for the Eagles dancing. That was nice. It's good to see that both of these teams are high in spirits, especially after one of them right now just fell way behind very early. Delaney Connor watches this one for a strike. One and 0. Or 1-1, excuse me. Two outs. And a big swing and a miss. 1-2 will be the count. Batting for Aaliyah Breed right now is Delaney Connor. On deck is the catcher, number 11 for the Falcons. If anybody has a name who is watching, please tell me. Evens the count at 2-2. Bouncing in the dirt for ball 4. Runners at first and second with 2 away. Number 11 at the plate for Amherst. Korn way up high on that one. And she knew she threw it a bit too high as she runs through her cadence right after she threw the ball. Check it over a couple of times. She adjusts this time, a slow roller to the shortstop. Throw it first. Not in time. So the bases will be loaded. A very close play at first base as Presley Firkus goes back. Playing some Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses. Amherst did not have any batter walk-up songs to begin the game, but now they're starting to crank them out. The last one was Hips Don't Lie. And Shakira says that the hips don't lie. Firkus, the batter, she was dancing to that one in the on-deck circle before. 1-0 the count to Presley. Dips way down low, about 6 feet before the plate for ball 2. Bases are loaded. The Eagles looking to have a scoreless inning here, which would definitely be something to be proud of. Firkus down the left field line. Foul. That last one ruled as an infield hit for number 11. Amherst 15-8 overall on the season this year. 9-3 in conference play. Sitting behind WIAA Fremont, as well as Iowa Scandinavia. The final game of the regular season. Amherst looking to tie up for a conference title with Bonduelle. If Amherst can win this game, we'll take a look at the standings here. According to wisports.net, on our polls, and Presley Firkus gets hit right between the legs, and another runner is going to score to make it 14-0. And that was Pesky's run that scored. So Pesky, she's the only player on the team to score 3 times here in this one. What a day for her, especially on senior night. But I am now looking at the standings. If Amherst can win, Amherst should win, they would be tied up with Bonduelle for the best conference record in the season. But Bonduelle is playing Shiocton today. So Amherst needs Bonduelle to lose that game to win the conference title. Another thing, sitting at 10-4 in conference play, is Iowa Scandinavia. And they're 15-9 overall in the season. And Iowa Scandinavia, this is interesting for them. They have 3 more games to play this year, or this season, including one going on right now. And there is another walk, so it'll be 15-0. As Delaney Connor scores that run. Kaylee Orson now, a pinch runner, will not happen. Looked like something was going to happen. So Iowa Scandinavia has Wautoma going on right now. That's at Iowa Scandinavia. And then on Thursday, they have Almond Bancroft, and that's going to be in Almond. And then next Tuesday is their final game of the regular season. Or no, their final game of the regular season is going to be the one against Almond. So their regional game is already set for May 23rd next week at 5 o'clock against Okano. We have yet to get a report on who Amherst is going to be playing. So this is the last game at home in the regular season for the Falcons. And then the Falcons have Shiocton on Thursday. I don't know why my schedule didn't have them against Shiocton originally, but the last time the Falcons played was against Shiocton, and that was here in Amherst, that was at Shiocton, and they won 14-7, a football score. Looks like a lot of changes are going to be made as one of the umpires heads over to Dale Jastrzomski in the Amherst dugout. So yeah, right now I'm just running through what possible outcomes are looking like for you guys. We're actually going to fix something on our own scoreboard here. We're going to put the Falcons ranked as number 7. I'm a little confused why the scoreboard says 14-0 because another runner did cross the plate. So it should be at 15, I believe. I don't know how I'm losing track of score, guys. This should not be that difficult. But then again, I am by myself up here in the broadcast booth. I am really missing my partners in crimes, especially my partner in crime, Katie Lecton, who helps me with the production and all of that here. It's a little lonely up here in the booth. But I believe she has a track meet going on right now, so best of luck to her. Or it's FBLA that she has. It's one or the other. I know that for sure. Only in the second inning, high school games go to a 5-run rule, or a 5-inning rule, excuse me. The team has to be up by 10 or more runs. And it looks like the discussion with the home plate umpire has been made. And now he's got to go over to Coach Rowland to discuss the changes that were made. And it's just one of those tough days to see for one ball club and a great day for the other, as I mentioned earlier. But the Falcons, they have a chance to take home a conference title because it already looks like in this one their record's going to go up to 16-8 overall. And then in conference play, they'll go up to 10-3. Bonduel 10-3, 15-5 overall in the season. Iowa Scandinavia 10-4, 15-9. As for WIAA Fremont, I have not ran through their schedule for the rest of the year. We'll take a look at it here on the WIS Sports Network. Their season has wrapped up. Their last game was against Menominee Indian, and that was at WIAA Fremont, where they won 18-3. So, WIAA Fremont, their season is over. 10-4. If Amherst wins, which they will, they're going to jump up ahead from WIAA Fremont, and also possibly Iowa Scandinavia if they lose today. Iowa Scandinavia's last game was yesterday. It was a non-conference game and it's West Salem, where they lost 1-0. But they have Wautoma. So for conference play, Amherst has a chance to bump themselves up tied first. And there we go. The correction was made on the scoreboard. 15-0. Today's game is sponsored by Blenker Construction. Let Blenker Construction bring your dream home to life. From interior and exterior design to construction, customization, and seeing the jobs done right. Blenker Construction is with you every step of the way. Visit blenkerco.com. And by WIAA Foundry. Working at WIAA Foundry is more than a job, it's a career. Join us and make the iron castings the world uses and trusts. Apply now and cast your future now at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. And an RBI single for the Falcons coming from Kayla Orsund, it looks like. And now it looks like a new batter for the Falcons. Number 9. If anybody wants to help me once again with who's batting, I would really appreciate it. Oh, that was Michaela Orsund who had the hit, excuse me. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was Kayla Orsund. And this one a pop out. And that's going to close things here in the second inning. Amherst puts 3 more runs on the board. Emphatic game from the Amherst Falcons here on senior night. We'll send things to another commercial break. We'll be back here in 50 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Inning number 3. Miley Dixon at the plate. The 7th hitter in the order. For Menominee Indian. Menominee Indian, 1-15 overall this year. They got 1 win. Nice to see that they were able to get at least 1 win in the year. That was against Marion, and that was a very high-scoring affair. It was 23-15. Just a very high-scoring game. 1-2. Just a tad up high to even up the count at 2-2 for the pitcher. Third inning, the sun has reached its peak, and it is right in our faces here, or in my face here in the press box, because nobody is around with me. It's a little more of a bit lonely kind of day. Temperature dropped a little bit to 75 as we reach the evening. And yesterday, Jason and I, Jason for the broadcast for Menominee and Antio, we were talking about whether what's evening and what's considered as the evening. I'm curious if you guys have any thoughts. Let me know in the comment section. Be more than happy to respond after a walk given up. First runner aboard on the base pads for Menominee Indian. And Gracie Waka at the plate. A light swing over to third and through the spigots, or the wickets. Runners will go to first and second, as that will be an E5. Delaney Connor tried to make the play at third. Now at the plate for the Eagles, is Denia Smith. Smith taking this one up high. Runners at first and second. So the Eagles are looking to maybe get a run on the board. Smith, a big swing and a miss. Strike three. If you're the Amherst Falcons too, this is a really good sign for your program. Not needing Haley Pesky to pitch very much in this game. Only the 1 inning of work done. Swing and a miss from Ashley Korn. (0-1) and another swing and a miss to make it 0-2. A pop-up and calling on it, and it's just going to drop into the outfield. Lack of communication there from the Falcons, and a runner rounding third and scoring. So Menominee able to get 1 run on the board to make it 16-1 off of a few mistakes. Runners at second and third now. As I would guess that's going to be an error at second base. An E4. Nye Peters to the plate now. She struck out in the first. Peters, a big swing and a miss. Peters foul tips this one off the backstop. Oh and 2 with one out here in the top of the third. And a called strike 3. Caught looking Anaya Peters for a strikeout, her second of the game. Gabriela Waka now ground into a 5-3 putout in the first inning. 0 for 1 in this game. A chance to get a 2 RBI knock here for Waka. .551 is the current time here in Amherst. I should just say here in Central Time, because that's how the time works. And a swing and a miss for strike 2. A swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts on the inning right there for the Falcons, but they give up 1 run as Menominee able to finally put themselves on the scoreboard. Feel a little bit better about themselves as we head into the bottom of inning number 3. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like...
Hold the phone, guys. The game is actually over. Ending in 3 innings on this one, or 2.5 innings of play. And I think teams just wanted to call it quits. So, that's going to do it here in this game. Coming up next, I'll try to get a word here from Coach Jastrzomski and probably the seniors of this team, as they have Shiocton coming up on Thursday with a chance at possibly taking home the Central Wisconsin East Championship. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, where you can get your fresh cheese curds made daily. Get them at Medford. I'm trying to memorize the ad read. You can get the cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or at NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll be right back.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Okay, what the frick happened?
You got 50 cents. Can I get you guys? Okay, we'll take you.
Thank you. I'm a lifeguard. Oh, you got a text me.
It was a mix of
Not the end of the world.
It was a mix of both.
Oh, hang on.
Want to interview, Coach? Yeah, anybody want to be in the house?
Yeah, can you do all three of my seniors?
Yeah.
Give me all my seniors.
It's just myself today, so I had to position the camera. We'll probably have to stand like pretty close to the mound.
Okay. Seniors. Where's Kaylee?
Yeah, I think right here should be
Go,
good.
where's Kaylee?
Kaylee! Kaylee! Get out here! Put your stuff down! I'm in the house. I'm in my purse.
So, Kaylee Orson,
yes.
Haley Pesky, and Sarah Breed.
Yes.
And my three seniors.
Perfect.
Just ask me a quick question and I'll get out.
All right. Welcome back to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, everybody. Brendan Retzloff joining alongside head coach Dale Jastromski. This was probably expected in this game for you guys, just to be a domination. You guys are now tied for second, I believe, in conference. Tied for first, actually. Okay. And you guys have Shiocton on Thursday, so
correct.
Big game. Expectations going into that one.
Well, we just played them yesterday. We jumped out on them for early, struggled throughout most of the game, and then in the ninth inning, the bats came together and we put it, and then it just continued in the seventh inning. The girls are starting to hit, and it continued here. You know, sometimes these games kind of are a little misleading. You still got to get up there and swing the bat. So we're open. I think we did really well today, and I think we'll be ready Thursday.
Oh yes, I thought you came out swinging in this one, and especially yesterday too. 14-7 was the final in that one. So thanks for your time, Coach. I'll send things to the seniors in this one. Sarah Breed, Haley Pesky, and Kaylee Shoelist. or Kaylee Orson. Sorry. Sorry. So tied for first place in conference play. What do you got to say?
Feels good. Yeah, it does, yeah. We haven't won a conference championship since 2009, so it'd be really nice if we show up on Thursday.
Yeah.
Sitting ranked 7th in our polls. I believe you guys are going to be playing a home game in the playoffs here, so that's really exciting news. So how does that feel?
It feels good to play in our home field, and a lot of people can come and watch that way, so that's exciting. Yeah, the crowd on home games are for sure really good. Yeah. They bring the energy for sure.
I'll just ask one more thing. This was your final home regular season game, so just any word you have to say to the fans watching, your families, the team, just anybody in general.
I want to say thank you to my team. They've had a really good spirit this year, and I think we're a really good group. We work together really well, and there's no drama, so that's good.
Yeah, the team chemistry is really good this year, so it's been fun to play with them.
I'm not sure if they caught that.
The team chemistry this year is super good. It's been really fun to play with them, so.
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you to all the parents and grandparents that come out and support us. I know I can always hear my grandparents for sure, so they're kind of loud, but it definitely helps motivate people throughout the game. So.
And they all love and support you guys, and I thought the turnout here for this game was great. Although it ended in 3 innings, it was still a really beautiful day out for some softball. So Shiocton up next, looking to win conference. So what's it going to take?
It's going to take teamwork. It's going to take hard work and dedication to this sport, and we just got to show up and swing the bats. Amen.
I'll put you guys in the house now. Thank you for the time.
Okay, thank you.
Probably like stand right where I was standing. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to go, you say my name, I say my name. Okay.
Okay. I'm Sarah Breed.
I'm Haley Pesky.
I'm Kaylee Orson.
And we're in the house. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, folks, that's going to do it here in Amherst. Brendan Retzloff here with you guys. 16-1 the final score. Amherst Falcons taking down the Menominee Indian Eagles. As we just heard, some great aspiring messages from head coach Dale Jastromski, as well as the seniors, Kayla Orson, as well as Haley Pesky and Sarah Breed. We thank you all for tuning into this one. Regular season of home play here concludes here in Amherst. So the next time we are going to see you guys here on this field is going to be for the regional playoffs. And we will see you guys then. Have a great night, everybody. You guys are taking it. You guys are going to take it home. I got the faith in you.
We appreciate it.
So, yeah.
It's definitely doable. I mean, we beat them. We gave up 7 runs yesterday, and only one of them was earned. So
Okay.
we just got to quit that.
Just clean up things on the defensive side. And you'll be good.
That's all it was. It wouldn't have even been when we were down 7-5, it probably should have been 5-1 maybe at that point.
So you guys were down at a
we
point.
were 5-0 and we lost the lead.
Okay.
We made it to the top of the 7th, down 7-5, and scored 9 runs in the top of the 7th.
No, it was 9-5.
Or 9-5, yeah, to make it 14.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we were down and out.
Just keep the bats going. Keep playing the defense. That's all you got to do. Thanks, Coach. Excuse me.
No, sorry.
No,